Hi, my name is Noshad, some of you guys know me as Siobhan, and this is my Spurs video podcast. I'm going to talk about a player who I think has been very important to our season, Emmanuel Adebayor. He's come out and said, look, I'd like to stay at Tottenham, but it's the wages, and I understand that. If someone offered me 180 grand a week, it'll be a huge ask to me. It's like a pay cut, 170 grand a week. It'll be a huge ask for me to take a pay cut. I'd be like, no way. I understand that. And I know he's a footballer, his time is limited, and he's only got another 27, 28, another 4 or 5 years at the top, where he can really look to maximise his own potential. His next contract will probably be his last big contract, assuming that he wants to stay at that club. And so obviously he'll want to secure his family's future, and I can understand that. The point I'm going to make is that outside of Barca, Real, Man U, and Man City obviously, and Anzi, that Russian club that bought Eto for like 300 grand a week or something, there are very few clubs that can actually afford to pay 170 grand a week. I mean, probably AC Milan could, but they already have Ibrahimovic in the Adebayor role, so I don't think they're going to pay that much. Again, terms Inter, yes, they definitely could. Obviously Wage Schneider's in a huge pay packet, but again, he'd have to, they only have Milito, they've got some good players up there. Is he going to get in the team? I think he could do, but they might not even get Champions League football this season. I think that's how desperate it could become. It's very weird to see Inter Milan so bottom down the table, but they have quite a few games in hand, just like we were, and there's no situation that we were in. I personally feel I'd like him to stay, but I personally feel it's not worth it. He's not someone I'd pay 170 grand a week for. Definitely someone to say, look, Luka Modric is on 100 grand a week. We will put you on 100 grand a week as well. Okay, because you are a striker. You do. Ideally, you do get goals, and that's the reason why you pay strikers a lot more than you do, say, your defenders, your goalies, etc. So, definitely, from my point of view, I'd put him in the 100 grand and just say, look, we'll pay you, a decent, say, only 90 grand. But you know what? If you pay for us, that's 10 grand. If you score a goal, 5 grand, assist, really make it bonus bonus heavy, and that way you say, look, you won't get a guarantee 110 grand a week, but you play right for us, you're looking at what, 110 grand per week, just because there are some bonuses for appearing, for scoring a goal, for getting an assist, and we'll do that. I think modern football has to do that this way. Otherwise, you can't have such extremely expensive guaranteed contracts. We can't anyway. My thought would be, and I'd like to put this out there, how about Edison Cavani to take out, to do, if we can't agree terms with Adebayor, and the only club I think even who can agree terms with Adebayor probably would be that Russian club, which if you want to live in Moscow and then commute 3 hours on a plane, be our guest. I'll thank you for getting us in the Champions League. I'll thank you if you get us there, and I'll thank you if you get us third. But we're not going to be held to ransom. I understand that he gives a lot of money to charity and stuff like that. Well, tell you what, we'll do that. If you give 20 grand a week charity, we'll give 20 grand a week to your Togo charity. We'll give 20 grand. I don't know how much we give to South Africa. We'll do that for you. And we'll earn a tax credit as a result of doing that. So yeah, we'll do that. We're more than happy to do it on your behalf. Hell, we'll do it for the rest of the Spurs players if they're that charity minded. But one player I'd like to really see us look at, obviously, I would like to see us go for Leandro Damião. I think this January is a time we need to really push the boat out and get him. And another player who I'd really look to get if we can't get either is Cavani, 6'2", so he can play up front by himself, and he can play up the lead striker. He'll, the second striker that would be Rafa van der Vaart. I think he does something pretty similar for Uruguay, and I think 6'2". He's scored a bunch of goals for Napoli, which is why they're in the Champions League now. He'll always score goals, and I definitely think he's the kind of player we should look to get. And another player, if we are going to push the boat out, and this is my thing, is definitely Rossi as well from Villarreal. He's injured right now. End of the season, he'll score a bunch of goals, and he's kind of got that David Villa-esque quality. That he's very clinical, he's great passing, and I think if we can get 3 great strikers in Cavani, Rossi, and say, I don't know, Damião, I mean, you know, you look at that team. You know, if you look at that squad, you know, leading that line, you've got either Cavani, either Damian, or either Rossi. I mean, wow, you're looking at thinking, whew, you know, yeah, we're a real competition for places. Obviously, Champions Leagues with injuries, stuff like that. You know, that's a team that can really push for the title, because that's, I think, the one place where we need to push is up front. I mean, we've replaced Peter Crouch, who, for always good guy in nature aside, you know, he was never really going to take us to where we needed to go. Defoe won't, Pav definitely won't. Robbie Keane, you know, obviously, you know, apart from winning the trophy with them, you know, the MLS Cup, was never going to be able to do that. And if we have, what, 3 strikers competing for one spot, you know, 3 very good strikers, you know, I think this could be something good. And obviously he's been playing in Italy now for 3-4 years now, I think. So which makes him, I think, now an EU citizen now. So you know, that hopefully helps us sign him as well. So yeah, so I'll see how it goes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Like I always say this, but please check out Spurs Forum.co.uk, Spurs Odyssey. You know, loads of good sites, Top Spurs, 268-1082, Windy Comedy Spurs. You know, Carter's recapping whether they're, you know, there's loads of good sites out there. So please check them out, and yeah, please click on the ad links. Help me a few pennies. Thank you very much, guys.